Fortnite's monster tentacle event has appeared for the first time in-game. So here is only the important parts of the entire Fortnite Season 3 storyline, just so you're up to date before this insane live event. We arrive to Hope at the Supernova Academy as Hope is looking to secure some intel on the arrival of this dark presence onto our island, as it seems Hope is building a plan to save our island once again. She says Daigo's changed. He's always been arrogant and reckless, but he wasn't a villain. And now we don't know exactly what these spires he's summoning are for, but it's not good. Kendo is helping me look into what is going on with Daigo. If you want to help, he's ready. Oh yeah, that's right, Kendo. I forgot about that guy. Hope advises us to go and speak with Kendo, who you might remember from Season 1 of Chapter 6. Apparently, Kendo, the brother of Daigo, has remained on our island throughout Season 2 and the Star Wars season, but only now does he seem to be back, and he is working with Hope. We head down to the Shogun Solitude and meet with this long-lost brother. I always knew my brother's ambitions would have a terrible consequences, but even I didn't expect this. He went into the spirit realm and came back different, and now he's summoning these dark spires. I need your help discovering what's going on with him and whether he can be saved. It seems Hope and Kendo believe that Daigo is possessed by some dark entity and that he might be able to be saved. But also, Daigo is responsible for summoning these demon spires that are invading our island. Well, there is only one way to find out. Kendo sends us off to defeat some demon guards to see what we can uncover. After completing this quest, we are then ordered to find and defeat Core, the sidekick to Daigo. We head inside the floating demon island and take on Core herself. After defeating Core in a lengthy battle, Kendo orders us to go further and investigate the dark spires themselves. We head to a location where one has been summoned and once again attempts to defeat this evil. After defeating all these demon enemies, we can finally return back to Kendo and tell him all that we have learned. My brother is a traitor. What do I do now? That creature, he talks like Daigo. He moves like Daigo, but there's something wrong. Some dark force has dominated his heart and mind for some dark aim. If Daigo isn't actually in control, maybe we can save him after all. With this new information, we head back to Hope to report this news. Kendo thinks Daigo's being controlled. That makes way more sense, actually. After what the Night Rose experienced, I can't imagine your mind and body betraying you like that. We have to defeat these spires, save Daigo, and find a way into the spirit's realm and confront this dark presence there. So, no biggie, yeah? So it seems like the storyline for this season is established. We are to defeat these dark spires, find a way to save Daigo, and then for us to head into the spirit realm and confront the dark presence there. This week's quest starts with us meeting with Midas at the Utopia City, as he requires some discreet assistance. I could use your help liaising with my associate. He's chaotic, but he's effective. Track him down and bring me the intel he's collected. It seems easy enough. Midas has asked us to track down a secret ally of his who is collecting important intel, and this associate is none other than... Oh, hell no! Oh my god, it's Skillet. We head down to Lone Wolf Lair, where Season 2's most annoying character, Skillet, can be found. We are tasked to pretend to be eliminated by crouching near Skillet to prove you mean him no harm. Yeah, that's literally the quest. So we pretend to be eliminated and win him over. He says, you're bringing fresh orders from the Goldman A. Tell you what, how about we split the work 50-50? You go on ahead, I'll start on my own time. Oh, bro, I just know this guy is not gonna help out one bit. You watch. Skillet has been given orders from Midas to talk to Kendo to acquire intel on the mask maker, Daigo. It seems that Midas is trying to find out who exactly Daigo is, but he doesn't want Hope, Jones, or Kendo to know his interest, which is why he's using this third party, Skillet, to do the dirty work. And now we're doing the dirty work on his behalf, apparently. This is the first time we find out that Midas and Hope and Jones are not closely working together, or at least not in a trusting way. And it might be fair to say that Midas doesn't trust them for some reason. Well, let's find out why. We head down to the Shogun Solitude and speak with Kendo, as he has been watching Daigo for days, finding out what is really going on with his demon curse. I've been watching Daigo. I don't think he's in charge, not at all. He's powerful and dangerous, but he's taking orders from someone or something. And those spires are the whole point of all of this. But why? We then head over to the Supernova Academy in the hopes of finding out more important information about these spires, which according to Kendo, seem to be the whole point of all of this. Studies are going on the spires, and we've had some breakthroughs on how they work. We've been selectively redacting some details on a need-to-know basis. Some people with shady histories might be drawn to misusing our findings. Whoa, is she talking about Midas? So it seems Hope and Kendo have some pretty big discoveries about these spires and what is going on with Daigo, but they don't trust Midas, so they are keeping some information secret. With the quests complete and intel acquired, we head back to Midas and tell him everything that we've discovered. Thank you for working as a go-between. There are, as always, eyes on me. It seems my allies don't entirely trust me. Good, they shouldn't. Huh? It seems that Midas doesn't trust Hope and Kendo, and Hope and Kendo don't trust Midas. And we, the players, are now stuck in the middle, passing information between the two groups about this darkness that is slowly consuming our island. Morgan Mist has been helping Hope and Jones discover the secrets happening at the Demon Dojo, as she has been placing cameras down and capturing the activities with these mysterious spires. She has also been collecting pieces of broken spires in the ground for Hope and Jones to analyze. So she definitely is on the good guys' side. But it seems that Morgan Mist's loyalty to the Supernova instructors is being strained, as she's beginning to think that Hope and the other instructors are hiding something. We are given the quest to find clues as Morgan Mist on what the instructors, Hope and Jones, might be hiding. Sneaking around the Supernova Academy, we find in Hope's room a piece of paper with some interesting drawings of the spires, which when we collect says these notes, some are in Hope's handwriting, some are in Midas's. Are they working together? We see for the first time members of the Supernova Academy being aware that Hope and Jones are secretly working with Midas, and that it seems characters like Morgan Mist are kind of nervous about working with Midas for some reason. We then sneak into Jones's room to uncover more clues. We find on his desk a top secret folder with the Shadow Agency's logo on it. A logo that has a dark connection to Midas and his secret Shadow Agency group all the way back in Chapter 2. Why are these Supernova Academy documents marked with the shadow insignia? It seems once again, Morgan Mist is uncovering some new information that she does not like. We find hidden in a secret meeting room on the table the third and final clue, a blueprint with some kind of portal can be seen with a giant exclamation mark in the middle. The Night Rose is analyzing weak points in an archway in Utopia City. It might be a sort of gate. The archway in the Utopia City is this archway. It seems that the Night Rose, you know, that demon character from Season 1 of Chapter 6, who was set free from her curse. Yeah, that Night Rose is here at the Supernova Academy, reviewing weaknesses in this very portal. Yeah, I'm starting to agree with Morgan Mist. At this point, things are getting rather confusing and a little strange. Our next quest is to pin the clues to Morgan Mist's corkboard, which can be found at the Supernova Academy. And by pinning all the clues that we have found, we find out the truth about what is really going on in Fortnite Season 3. Eureka! The archway in Utopia City is a gateway to Hope and Midas's big secrets. But what is it? Discovering that officially, Midas and Hope are working working together secretly, we head down to the Utopia City and investigate this gateway for ourselves, in which an unexpected guest arrives. Oh, damn, is that Midas? Yo, it is. It's like a hologram Midas. What the? It seems I have a shadow. You're lucky. I've always had a fondness for shadows. Missed. Yes, this vault is intended to hold the 0-point shard. Once we have collected it, you're not a bad spy, if inexperienced. Your first lesson in espionage. Know when to keep a secret. Is this really something we can trust Midas with? So, there it is. Midas has ordered us to keep this secret quiet. The secret being that the portal of the Utopia City is made to keep the 0-point shard safe. The 0-point shard that crash-landed on our island and was taken into the demon realm. Yeah, that shard. Midas is working with Hope and Jones, and they've been keeping it a secret from the Academy. And only now has Morgan Mist discovered this for herself. And she's not happy about the fact that nobody at the Supernova Academy knew about this. Our next quest is to confront Hope about her secret collaboration with Midas. I am impressed. Yeah, Midas is bankrolling the Supernova Academy and our other special project, the Vault. I know what you're thinking, and I agree with you. Trusting Midas is a risk, but not securing the shard is an even bigger risk. And I don't mean just to this island. Plus, if there are more shards out there causing problems, we'll really need the Vault. Epic Games has added 4 gigantic, brand new stone spires that have begun slowly moving around our island. No, these are not those little tiny spires that we've had on our island since the start of the season. No, these are massive, titanic spires. And these seem to be having a negative effect on the ground below. The Supernova Academy is under attack. The area around this location has begun changing. The grass is dying, and Daigo's demon powers seem to be creeping ever closer to the heroes, and it seems to be affecting their morale. Morgan Mist orders us to fight back against the darkness by placing surveillance scanners around our island to form a warning perimeter. These scanners will send the Academy a warning when Daigo's demon biome has spread to these locations. We place down these scanners at multiple POIs, including here at Shifty Shafts, suggesting that the demon plague might reach all the way to this location. Yeah, scary stuff. After completing this quest, we head back to Morgan Mist, as with the Academy coming under attack by demonic powers, she is struggling to find the courage needed to fight back. I've spent a lot of time thinking about me, my anxiety, my feeling of not being good enough, but that's not what a leader does. A leader lets that go and thinks about their team. My team needs hope right now. Will you help me inspire them? Yeah, sure. As long as I get some XP, yo. We are tasked to retrieve mementos to lift the heroes' spirits. Apparently, all the members of the Supernova Academy are rather shaken up by Daigo's demonic attack and have accidentally left precious items in different locations, which would really lift their spirits if they were found and returned to the group. We head around our island, collecting all the different mementos, one for each member of the Academy, which upon returning seems to please the group. Morgan Mist then tasks us to collect spire remnants at different spire locations, as apparently she has a unusual idea to show her team that they are strong enough to fight back against Daigo. We sneaked over to locations full of demonic energy and steal pieces of the spires from the ground, and quickly return back to Morgan Mist to see what she has planned. With Morgan Mist's help, we use these spire remnants to build a monument to the fallen Academy by placing these spire pieces together. And so we create this strange demonic monument. Is this monument a statement that the Academy will be fighting back against the demonic powers of Daigo? Or is this creepy looking statue the first sign that Morgan Mist might be using the demonic powers for herself? I mean, why else would she want to create this monument, which seems to be glowing with demonic energy? Hope has recently moved out of the academy and down to the Fortress of Solitude, where her and Superman are coming up with a plan to fight back against Daigo and his demon invasion. This plan seems to now be ready for players to discover, as when we talk to Hope in-game, she has some brand new dialogue suggesting her dark plans of killing off Daigo herself. Daigo, by wrecking Supernova Academy, he crossed a line. It was our home, and he ruined it without a second thought. I've been pulling my punches. I thought we could save him. I'm done playing games with Daigo. It seems Hope has had enough of Daigo, and although one time she plans to try and save him, it now seems she's changed her mind. But it's this next dialogue that takes things to a really dark place. I didn't see this coming. How could I not see this coming? Everything we've worked for. No, I won't let it stop us. Daigo will pay for this. We're saving the island, even if we have to defeat him for good. Daigo's forces wrecked the academy. I'm trying not to feel, well, hopeless. It seems Hope in this new dialogue is set to eliminate Daigo, even though Kendo, the brother of Daigo, still wants to save him. This could be the first sign of our heroes being split apart in this mission, and it is all because Daigo sent his demons into the academy and turned the place upside down. So we now know some of the major storyline events before this season ends. Hope is planning to kill off Daigo against the will of Daigo's brother, Kendo, possibly splitting the group in two. And we also know Hope plans to enter into the demon realm, which can only be done by wearing Daigo's cursed mask. Is it possible that this season we might see Hope slay Daigo and take his mask and enter into the demon realm? Well, according to all the storyline quests, that's where it's heading. We now have official confirmation that a giant kraken squid tentacle is coming through this portal. And this is exactly what this live event is going to reveal.